Hey Tankers, Bonsai Duck here. Today we have ChaseR392 and he is in his Senlac. That's a tier 8 premium British light. He is on proc and a standard battle in a tier 8, pure tier 8 game. So he's the small little light out on the field. Now, I played the Senlac. I got a rental code from a streamer, Guido1212, and I'm currently grinding through the British line. So I'm at the LHMTV, which I'm just struggling with. I don't know why it is. I did really well with the tier 7, but this one is just kicking my butt. So I thought, okay, well, I'll take the Senlac out and see what I thought. And I had some good games and I had some terrible games. Chaser here is going to have a fairly decent game, a pretty good game. The problem I find with the British lights is I play too aggressive for him. So let's see how Chaser does. He spawned over in the north, in the north, and now he's headed over here to the west side. Looks like he's going to get up in this area and do some spotting, which is good. These tanks have fairly good, really good view range, good camo effect. So should be able to, if he can keep his gun quiet, should be able to make some things happen. So Chaser, take it away. Getting down low, trying to get to a bush. Trying to be the first one to get to the bush because he's got a T92 on the other side and a Lynx 6 by that. And then, of course, there's the black, the night dog. The M4190. Alright, so Chaser was forced to stop into this bush real quick. Which is going to limit his ability to see much because now he's down in a little valley. Really wanted to try to get over here. I'm pretty sure that's what you wanted to do, Chaser, is try and maybe get up in here and get into a bush, or maybe up in that bush or something. But it's hard. I mean, these tanks have a high profile, so you got to be careful of the size of the bush that you're getting into. But if you can get up here and get up here before anybody spots you, you can get into these bushes and do some fairly good spotting. Alright, got here requisite Camp-a-Llama Ding Dong back here going on. What's up with that? Good lord. Okay, Mutant. You spotted him? Yeah, I'd fall back too. And nobody's helping you. Nobody's shooting him. Alright, then. Okay, so now you're shooting at him. The one thing I've learned about these tanks is they're not a fighting light, okay? Because you don't have the hit points to really do much, and you're not going to do much of that tank anyway, at least not from the front of it. So your best bet is to be the spotter. Now he's just raging in. He is just raging in, and your team is not able to do anything to him. If I were you, I'd get out of there. There, finally somebody's able to get a shot into him. Okay, he's 3-starred. Okay. So, because your team couldn't penetrate him while he's just charging down the field, you chose to run off this way. You're going uphill. You're staying spotted by this guy. They're unable to really hurt him. So, I mean, he's free to take whatever shots he wants. I think the better thing to do would have been to run across and get into that low spot over there, because that would have gotten you out of his gun range. Or hug these tanks over here. But running out over here, especially uphill where you're going to be visible to them, I don't think that was a smart move. But anyway, you have the speed to get out of there. Alright, they're finally able to make some damage. The Progetto finally does something smart and gets around him. Okay. So now you can come back. I would be heading right for this bush right here. Only because oh, there we go. You got the T92. Alright, now, yeah, don't fire. Just let them... okay. And the reason I say don't fire is because even though you're well within the bushes, okay, you can still be seen at some point. I mean, if they get close enough to you, these tanks are right on the edge of your draw range. Okay, so you are well within the view of that T92. There's at this point, it's, in my opinion, not worth shooting, especially at the 252, since you're not going to hit it. So there's no reason to even take the chance of getting yourself spotted. You're not going to penetrate this guy. The odds of you maybe getting a tracking shot on him, maybe, but this gun is kind of anemic as it is. I mean, it's only got 189 penetration and 223 if you're using the gold. So at this point, I would just be trying to be in a bush and taking the spotting damage, as opposed to shooting and taking the spotting damage and taking the possibility of lighting myself. There's an RHM. And again, your team isn't able to do any damage to him. You're being very gutsy here. But you use the bush to hide yourself, which is beneficial. And now you've also woken up the Pantera. Now you're getting some spotting damage off the 252U. Smartly you didn't shoot in case that Pantera popped up over the hill and lit you. Not to mention the 103 or the 252 could both see your shot now. You're getting good spotting damage. Sometimes you have to accept that. Moving behind the bush is good, as long as it was opaque and you can't see it. Although I've been doing some work with a middle-aged noob and finding out that's not always the case. We'll have a video about that once we are able to bring our information together. Anyway, the T103 and the 252 are just getting beat up because you're there and you're lighting them up, and that's good. You're now up to 3,147 in damage, or spotting damage. Again, at this point, I wouldn't even be firing, just taking the off chance that I get lit because I fired. They're going to evaporate you. Now, Link 6x should be screaming over here pretty soon because everybody's getting tore up on this side. There's the RHM. Oh, 26E4 spotted you. Okay. And luckily, he gets evaporated before you did. Now, you're not running any camo net. Don't move. Just stay right where you're at. Got him where you want him right now. Now, remember that RHM is hiding over here somewhere. So if you get up high enough where he can spot you, it's game over. Oh, he fell back. Okay, so you got lucky on that one. Now, here's a nice area to be in. Here's a M4190. 103's moving up. Taking some damage. Nice. Alright, KV4 is ahead, so now it's clean up on aisle 5. KV5, I'm sorry. He's moving up. There's the Pantera. Yeah, I'd push up. Maybe you can get some proxy lights on him. Maybe just poke up and keep him lit. There goes the RHM. Now's the time you can move in on. There you go. Nice shot into the Pantera, though he took one back and he managed to tracking and hurt your gun. That was nice of him. And he's down. All right. So that leaves a 252 and a SU-130. There's the 252. Oh. Yep. All right. So the 252 was probably able to spot you, or you were still lit from being over here, and the 130 was able to take you out. It happens. It happens. But still, 3,500 in damage. Or not 35, 335 in damage. But you got 4,918 in spotting damage. So let's go to the stats. All right, well, it was the second class. You got a spotter. You got 91,329 in credits and 3,072 in experience. All right. Really good. I think, good spotting game. I think, you did 512 in damage, 0 kills, gives you a base XP of 975. That puts you at the top for base XP. 16 shots, 12 hits, 3 pens. Your hit to penetration. The gun is just anemic. It is, and it is not designed to be an attack light. And until it's towards the end of the game, then you can go into attack light mode and get in around tanks and do some damage. But you did 505 from 300 meters out. You spotted for 4,933, which is really good. Good credits, good experience. So like I said, it was a spotting game. It was a vision mechanics game. You went to the right area. I think just taking the shots on the off chance that you might get spotted. In this tank on that map, coming from the other direction, I had the exact same type of game, and I was doing really good until I took that one shot, and it just got me lit, and then my game was over. So it's a hard thing to do, and I really understand. It's hard not to push that button. Sometimes I just gotta let go of the mouse. But if you can get into the right bush and you can start gathering that spotting damage, I mean, you're not getting spotted. You're achieving 50% of the damage that everybody else is doing. I mean, why? Why would you take it makes perfect sense not to shoot. So anyway, Chaser, that's my opinion. I think you did really well in it. I hope you enjoy the tank. I am happy to be done with the rental, and I don't think I'm going to get the tank. I have a feeling that the British lights are going to be a rough grind for me. I just don't play them well. So anyway, that's ChaseR392 in his FV1066 Senlac on proc in a standard battle. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Keep those videos coming. I greatly appreciate it. This is Bonsai Duck out.